Today we are going to explore how to use your GitHub Copilot for free. First, you need to run the LM Studio. This is the LM Studio. If you're not familiar with LM Studio, you can always check the other video in my channel and you can have your LM Studio setup running, but we're going to show a quick example. Here you can choose the models you want, for example Qwen 3.5, and you can choose whatever version you want of the Qwen or any other model you want. You can here choose the quantized version you want and then download the model. You can easily just download it. Once you download the model, you can come here to the developer tab, start your server if it's not starting, and you can here load your model. As you see, we have the quantized version of Q4 running on this PC because I only have 6 GB of VRAM, so I can only run the 4 billion parameter on Q4. You can also here change the setting, you can change the port, you can put some tokens for your LM Studio so that you can use it as an API key. Now that everything's running, let's check the load. It's running the context window on 50,000 token. That's good, and yeah, we're completely done with LM Studio. Now we open the VS Code. So in VS Code, let me show you first the example. This is the GitHub Copilot in LM Studio, and we have here some models from Copilot itself, but we want to use our local AI model. So for that, first we go to settings here and choose this one. Here you need to select the chat, manage language model. Once you open this page, you can here whether change the setting on each language model that you have already installed. These are completely comes with Copilot itself. And just for reference, I'm using the free version of the Copilot. It's not the paid version. So we're going to click Add Models. Here you can choose from Anthropic, Azure, Google, Ollama, OpenAI, OpenRouter, XAI, and Custom Endpoint. Since we are using our local AI, so we're going to choose the Custom Endpoint, and here we can give it a name as we want. Now you have to load your API key. So this API key is exactly the same API key we showed here in the server, manage tokens. You can create it once and you have to copy this token on your PC or wherever you want, so you can use it everywhere you want. It's not a big problem. If you forgot your token, you can always come here, you can delete this one by revoking it and create a new token. So then you can here paste your token and press enter. Between these you need to select the chat completion, and here you are. You have your setups here. This is the name you've selected and some basic setups that Copilot is using for you. What do we do here? We just give it a name, example this, or better, in the ID I would just copy my model name Same, I will do it for the name. And the URL, we need this one. And exactly, we need the V1 chat completion. Tool calling is true, vision is true. The next one we need is thinking. That we need also to be activated. Thinking true. And you can always come here and see the other stuff that is available here. For example, we can choose for the reasoning format or streaming as you want, but your model has to support these items. One thing we can do is the streaming, as our model supports the streaming. So the max token, we can just give it 100,000. It's not a big problem, or we can just give it the maximum that we have on our LM Studio, 50,000. Same for this one. So this is the input token that you are giving to the Copilot, and this is the output token that you are receiving from the model. Make sure it's saved and close it. Once you close that, you can just come over here and you have your model here. You can just select your own model, and as you see, this is my VS Code and this is my LM Studio. I just keep them here so you can see both screens. What is this project about? As you see, the request has been sent to my local LM Studio, which runs my local AI model, and here is the GitHub Copilot. And we have the agent mode selected, so you can here choose to edit any files you want from your project. You can just let him explain it, whatever you want, but we are just using a very small model, 4 billion parameter, so we're not going to choose any specific agentic mode to start changing anything on this project. So that was all about you needed. As you see, here is completely explaining about the project that we have, and everything is running on my own PC and nothing is going to communicate with any cloud. And here I have my own model here selected, and I can use GitHub Copilot in VS Code for free. There is one other problem that everyone who are Java developers should know, and that problem is with IntelliJ. There is currently a ticket for integrating this custom endpoint also for the IntelliJ, and the GitHub Copilot has set that to medium for the ticket, but they have not done anything yet for the IntelliJ version, so you cannot use your IntelliJ for the custom endpoint for now. As of now, the only option that you have with the GitHub Copilot to use your local AI model is VS Code, and you can here completely use your own local model. One thing you need to know also is that you can always come here and select this one. You have your model here. You can always go, this is both the same as you see. You can always click here to more action, and you can change everything you need. You can change the name. You can, if your if you forgot your API key or you lost it, however, you can always come to LM Studio, generate a new one, and update it also here in VS Code. You can also change the model here, or add a new model if you want to. You can also open the JSON and select everything you want as you wished. But one thing is to remember, we need the V1 chat completion. This is OpenAI API version that we need here, OpenAI compatible V1 chat completion. This is the one that is communicating with. And yeah, that's it for this video. The other options that you see here are very clear written, and you always, for example, for the vision, you always have to know if your model has the vision support or not. If it does not have the vision support, it's better not to give it true here. For example, my model has already the vision support, so I can use the vision. But you might choose a model that does not have this vision support. So always be careful what setting here you're selecting. The rest are completely up to you. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.